Well, good morning, family and friends. Day 104, August 9th, 2021. 6:15 a.m. Cloudy out. Foggy, actually. Last weather I saw is supposed to be kind of partly sunny, partly cloudy, depending upon your perspective. We'd like to say partly sunny. Today, I'm going to try and get on the shelter schedule. In other words, hit the shelters, because we've been off schedule on those shelters for quite a while. So, we're going to do 13 today. West Carey Pond Shelter. Last night's campsite stunk. It was all uneven ground. My hammock was not hung evenly. I kept on slithering to the middle and not really able to sleep well. Sarge experienced the same thing. You can see it's kind of foggy. Right now we're going to go over Little Bigelow Mountain, and after that it should flatten out fairly well. Oh, here's a big blowdown. Gotta get over this. Be careful that, oh man, be careful that you don't get caught in a branch, because that'll hurt. Okay. See, now I don't get it. They cut down these things. Why don't they cut that last one down? I mean, you see it all over the place. They'll be cutting blowdowns, but they'll leave one or two just to jerk you around. So hopefully the trail will be like this most of the day. Except coming down Little Bigelow Mountain will be steep. I believe we are now on the ridge line of Little Bigelow Mountain. That mountain I showed you yesterday that we thought we were going to go over as our last mountain of the day. But we're on that ridge line now. It's 7:25 a.m. And this should be a fairly easy stretch. It's pretty flat on the elevation charts and an AWOL map. We have a steep down. First view of the day, everybody. This is what we got. Oh well. Flagstaff Lake should be over there. But, you know, we've had a lot of good days in a row. Bound to have one. As long as it doesn't rain. As long as it doesn't rain. And there's plenty of water for us to get, which water is becoming harder and harder to find. Because they're having a drought right now. Oh, I gotta use two hands. And now we're on that flat ridge of Bigelow Mountain. We passed West Bigelow. Now we're on that flat ridge that I showed you, that you saw yesterday. It's what it's like to be in the clouds. I don't know if you can see those clouds whisking by us. We're definitely in the clouds. I guess this is the top of Little Bigelow Mountain, 3040. Well, I made it to here. Just a nice break. And we planned out the next, really, next 2 weeks. We're looking at Monson. We're going to stay at Monson, at Shaw's, and even calculating when we'd summit. Right now, it's anywhere between August 21st, 22nd, 23rd, or 24th. Now, it's a wide range, but that's what we got. So again, we don't really know what, tomorrow for sure, we're crossing the river, the Kennebec River. And we have to be there before 2 o'clock. We got 13 miles because we're going to stay at the next shelter tonight. So we got to make sure we make that shuttle before 2 o'clock. If not, then our plans are kind of screwed, because we're looking to stay at Monson August 12th and then begin the 100-mile wilderness August 13th. This trail is really flattened out. It's nice. I like to have this for the next 7 miles, but no, that's not going to happen. We got 2 bumps we got to go over. I think right now this trail leads to a road crossing. That's why it's so flat. So I'm getting pretty fired up. Talking about Kennebec River crossing, talking about staying in Monson, talking about hitting the 100-mile, even looking at summiting, or A-Ball Bridge, and then summiting. A-Ball Bridge, Birches, Summit. That's the order. But yeah, I'm pretty excited now. I'd really like it to be, today's the 8th. I'd really like to be in 10 days, but that's not going to happen. So I can make the family party in Scranton, but that's not going to happen. Oh well, there'll be other events there. Alright, I think I'd just show you. Oh yeah, and another thing. 3.5 miles, I hit my 1,000 mile mark. So that's even more of a reason to be excited. 1,000 miles. Wow. Sorry, I was wrong. 4.5 miles, not 3.5, but 4.5 miles is my 1,000. Got to keep it accurate. Check this out, everybody. Right in the middle of the trail. Maintain our distance. Holy crap. I don't see any flying. Oh, there's some flying around. Just don't disturb it. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. Okay, got through that okay. We were warned by a southbounder that that thing was there. Lake. I don't know what it is, but I've been seeing a lot of this. A lot of the lakes are, well, they're having a drought here in Maine, and the banks are really low. She said the water's really low, showing a lot of the banks. It's unfortunate, but keep the rain away until we summit. Then after we get out of here, we can rain as much as it wants. Oh, this is Flagstaff Lake, where I showed you yesterday, on top of Avery Peak and the Bigelow West. This is the man-made one. I am at 999.7 miles. There it is. 1,000 miles for this flip-flopper. I got 167 more miles to go before Katahdin. .7 away from the shelter, lean-to here in Maine. Oh, that may be the pond down there. Has to be. Thick, thick forest. Oh, by the way, after lunch, maintainers had passed us, trail maintainers. They were seniors like us, Sarge and I, and they explained the reason why we don't have any birds is they're all migrating south right now for the winter. That early spring, May, that's when they come back, they mate, have their chicks, and I guess they all mature and leave. So there's no birds here because they're all gone. On south for the winter. Just thought you'd like to know that. Little fun fact there. Yeah, I know I haven't done fun facts in months. Sometimes, honestly, I'm too tired for fun facts. It just slips my mind. But I just gave you one there. And the other fun fact was we crossed 1,000 miles. So I'm 2 for 2 today. West Carey Pond, everybody. Beautiful, beautiful pond. There's where you are, the West Carey Pond lean-to. Wow, Pierce Pond lean-to is 10 miles. Oh, I didn't think it was that far. Anyway, it's a beautiful pond in the back. I think I showed it to you before. Yeah. So it's about 5:15. I guess others will be rolling in soon. Sarge and I got here a little early. Did 12.7 today. I kind of relaxed in my hammock a little bit. Something I don't usually get a chance to do. But now we're going to cook some dinner and call it an early night because I got hardly any sleep last night because of the lousy way that my hammock was set up. So, yep, dinner time. Food bag hung for the night by the tree. Not the PTC method, but the ATC method. Here in Maine, bears are not an issue. It's just chipmunks, squirrels, things like that. It's really weird. Bears, they don't want no part of humans. They don't even come to camp. So it's not a big deal. So to wrap up for today, 12.7 from Stafford Notch campsite to Pierce to West Carey Carey Lake West Carey Lake Pond shelter, and I showed you the pond. Tomorrow we're going to have to put in 13.2 miles, I think it's like that, to get to we have to go across the Kennebec, and that is in a canoe. You have a canoe driver drive us across the Kennebec River. You can't ford it because at every now and then they will release water unscheduled times, and I guess there's been a lot of issues. So we have a canoe guy. We have to get there before 2, from 9 to 2. So we're going to leave again a little, maybe even a little earlier than 6 o'clock tomorrow morning to get there. And then we're staying in Kennebec. No, staying in, oh boy, staying in town, Sterling Inn. I forget the name, but for a small resupply, and then on to Munson in 3 days. Hopefully the 100-mile wilderness will start that on the 14th of August. Maybe summoning on the 24th, but we'll see. So that's about it for tonight. Thank you once again for watching. Gorgeous night again. It's really warm, but we'll take it. Thanks again. Love you guys. God bless. Good evening.